Hello everyone. I hope you are doing sorry. I hope you are doing good. In the last lecture we learned about for loops. I hope you got the basic idea of how to do for loop. Now I gave you an example also, so you understand what's for loop. I hope you did the exercise also. Today we will be learning about while loop, and we'll do the same problem so that you understand better how while loop and do while loop work. So let's get started. Just comment out this. Just comment out. Okay. So let's start our basic main function. Okay, so in the previous we did about for loop in the for loop we can't print infinity because we don't know what infinity is. In the while loop we get that priority that we can go infinite loop. I will not say infinite loop because my VS Code crashes when I do infinity, but you can surely try if you have an ID that will not crash for sure. Okay, let's do the same problem. uh, Last time I did with 3, let's do this time of 5 but we using a while loop. I already said the main we get a priority in while loop. You can run till infinity. If it's true, it will run for infinity. But in for loop, you don't know what is the value of infinity, so you can't run that because you already saw in for loop we need conditions. How to increase till how far should it go? But in while loop we don't need to say how far it should go. Initially we'll say okay. Just we can okay. Just I'll show you an example so you understand better. While done this. Okay, we'll do the integer I is equal to 0. Not over 0 while I is less than 10. Cout hello I and and I plus plus. I'll say you what is all this mean. Just let me just run it. Okay, we got no error. And you can see same for the for loop we printed the same answers. We got the same answers, and for the while loop also we got the same. How is while loop function? This is a basic syntax while like the condition inside the early braces, it takes only one condition, but in the for loop we can see it take three conditions for it to perform. In the while loop it take only one condition. While this, if this is true, then perform this, and in the end we are increasing it so that it goes on running, or else it will go infinite. If you don't write this line, I is always less than 10, so it will go in infinite. I don't want to do that because my VS Code will crash for that. If you're using an IDE, please do try. Just just comment out this I plus plus and you see the result. It will go for infinity because I is always less than 10. Here we're increasing the value of I, so at one time it will reach 9, and 9 plus 1 10. 10 is less than 10 is false, so it don't do. And we can do the same. Let's do the exercise. We'll do it for 5. Okay, we'll just write it here. I plus equal 5. I already told you what how plus equal 5 works. Plus equal how plus equal works. I hope you got it in the for loop, so you won't face any difficulty. So let's just run it, and here you can see hello 0 5. Yes, 10 is not here because we can write it here 11, so we get the 10. Okay, so let's run it. Okay, we get 0 5 10, increasing it by 5. So like this we can print. Just if you remove this hello, then okay, cout, remove this, and now you run it. Now you can find, right, see these are the multiple of 5. So in the same way you can complete the exercise. I hope you do the exercise. This is for loops. Do it with while loops also. Okay, so I think you got the concept of how while loop work. Please do try. Don't use this line. Just comment out this line and see how infinity work. It will go on forever. You don't have to do anything. This is the main priority of while loop. So I think you got the basic concept while loop. Do the array function also with the while loop. It is same. Okay, I'll just show you. While I is just declare an array. Okay, just come here. Print array of 10 numbers. So we'll do it 11 so that we can match here 11. and right here, not C out, we'll just write ARR of I is equal to I, just write plus plus, and we'll use one more while loop. Just run it. Okay, we are facing an error. We didn't use here semicolon. Don't forget the semicolon. C++ is very case sensitive. Okay, we didn't get the answers. Why? Just let me clear out this. Just run this. Run. Okay, we're not getting the answers. Why are we not getting the answers? Okay, we'll declare it one more time. We'll just write it J, and right here int J equals to 0, and just run it. Okay, we're getting an error because we wrote here I. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, right here J and just run it. It's going in infinite. Who is going till infinity? Okay. I'm really sorry for that. Just run it now. Okay, I'll show you why it was not working. First of all, we declared int I equal to 0, and when we increase it, it reaches 10. We can see here C out I. Okay, we'll just write value of I so that you can know value of I, and we can print out this I and just ENDL. Okay, now you will get why we did not get when you use the value of I. You can see value of I is 11. Here you can see it's 11, so it's always less, it's not equal to 11, so this did not get executed. So try to if you reinitialize it here, if you write I int I equal to 0 in place of this, then it will surely work again. So I hope you got it now. And that's just a simple syntax error here in place of j we wrote in, and that's how we write an array using while loop. It's same like for loop, but it's given opportunity of infinite. I'm not showing you infinity because I just showed you, I think, little bit of 0 0 continuing forever, but my laptop crashes, not laptop, the VS Code crashes, so I didn't show you. Now there is one more type of loop I want to complete it because it's same as while loop, just there is one more little difference, that is called do while loop. The main difference is, okay, the main difference is it will perform at least once even if the condition is false. Okay, what does it mean? That here, if the condition is false in while loop, then this will never get executed, but in do while loop it will execute at least once, then even if the condition is false. And I'll show you with an example. Int v, so we print the int man, and the same, we'll do the same example, int I equal to 0, and the syntax is do, and okay, this is a do while loop. So we write here the code and here the syntax. So just let's remove this and just write I less than 10, C out I ENDL and I plus plus. Okay, just let's run it. Any errors? Okay, we got an error, we did not use semicolon somewhere. Okay, here we did not use semicolon. Just let me clear out this CLS and just let's run. So here we can see that we printed 0 to 9. You may not see anything odd because it's printing like while loop, how the while loop printed, but I'll show you what the main difference is. if you write here I is greater than 0, I is equal to 0, but if you write I is greater than 10, is it 10? It is false. But even if you run it, and here you go, you still get the value of I because we printed I. This is the main difference. First, it will always perform this. Inside the do loop, whatever is written, it will always write this, then it will check in while loop. But let me show you the difference while and do while loop. Okay, we'll just write while. This is a little longer video, I hope you cooperate. I is greater than 10, cout hello world. Okay, just run it. You see hello world is not printed on, but if you run the same here, we keep the same condition of the while loop, you can see that the while loop condition is same for here and there. You can see the value of I is greater than 10. If you write here hello world, cout hello world, and just run it, you can see it's printed even if the condition is false. While this condition is false, then also it printed out. This is the main difference of do and while loop. Do play with do while loop and try to do the exercises that I gave in while loop. Do while loop and while loop. Do while loop is very important because sometimes you want to execute something at least once even if the condition is false. So try to do these exercises in while and for loop, and I will see you in the next. We'll learn about function. Function are very important, so you should know what function are. We'll talk how this int main function works and all that. Okay, see you in the next.